The Duke Blue Devils just pulled off a stunning upset against Clemson. Going into tonight's game, Clemson was rated number 9th in the nation, and Duke hadn't won a game against a top 10 team since before I was born in 1989. But Duke had a phenomenal game. Clemson's offense didn't show up, and the results are obvious as the fans rushed the field at the final countdown. One moment in particular I want to talk about, though, is not a real highlight, but rather some controversy. In the fourth quarter, Clemson's quarterback, Cade Klubnik, is scrambling for a first down on fourth. He slides, he doesn't make first down. However, in the act of actually sliding, he's hit. Now, clearly this is a targeting penalty. That carries 15 yards. The question is, are the yards applied after or before turnover? I.e., is it Duke's ball? They have to move 15 yards back, or does Clemson get an automatic first down plus the 15 yards? I was actually surprised by this, but the refs, to much online controversy, turned the ball over, then applied the penalty. But upon a reading of the rule book, this is correct. This is essentially a dead ball foul. That means the penalty took place after the ball was down, which on a QB slide occurs when the QB declares himself as sliding. So the play is dead at that point, and by NCAA rules, it's a foul that happens after the play. Therefore, the penalties are tacked on the subsequent play, even if that is after a turnover on downs. You can see an explicit version of this if you look at the NCAA's rule interpretation 10.1.15, which deals with a scenario just like this, except with piling on rather than a targeting hit. So definitely the right call. The question is, should the rule be like that? Initially, I was against it, but really, the penalty here didn't actually impact the play. The QB was down. The defense isn't really getting away with one. You're really penalizing this specific player for a lack of sportsmanship and self-control. Now, there are other penalties like hitting the kicker, which you could say do the same thing, but I think overall, I'm okay with this call and with the rule being structured this way. I understand why if it goes against you, you're frustrated, but I'm curious to hear your guys' thoughts below.